Welcome back to Senior Network. As you know, I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and the regular host of our program, Gregg Fulton, is on holiday, so I'm filling in. Our guest is Sharonica Gavin. She is the Community Engagement Specialist with the Hospice of the Lowcountry. So welcome, nice to get to know you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
All right, we're moving into 2022. So let's talk about maybe some goals, some plans for hospice for next year.
Well, Hospice Care of the Lowcountry is actually celebrating 40 years in 2022.
Oh, okay.
So we are
Perfect.
beyond excited about that and all the accomplishments we have done in these past 40 years.
Yes.
Throughout 2022, we want our community to truly know that we are here. We're here to serve them. So we are beyond excited about what's to come. And we want our community to know that it is their choice and it's our privilege to serve them.
So let's talk a little bit more about your choice. That's kind of your theme as you move forward. What does that really mean, Sharonica?
So your choice. The thing about it is when you go to a physician's office and let's say, you need an additional service, whether it's an ultrasound or whatever it may be, we trust our physicians to pass us on to another facility, to another physician. Well, with hospice is truly your choice. If you want to get the service of hospice, it's all up to you. We encourage all of our community, all of our patients, anyone who has, hospice as the next phase within their life cycle, to research and investigate, search as much as possible to determine what they truly want to do.
And so how do you do that? How do you search? Where do you go for information about Hospice of the Lowcountry?
Well, you can immediately go online and research as much as possible. There are multiple hospice facilities within this area.
Yes.
However, one thing big for us is our patient care. That's what we strive for, and it's a big part of who we are.
Right, and you said there were multiple nonprofits, and then there's multiple for-profit, but you're a nonprofit.
Absolutely.
Now, why is that important?
That's truly important because the thing about for-profit organizations is funding is a big thing for them, and they have to bring in some form of revenue in order to share with their stakeholders. The thing about a nonprofit is that we can truly focus on our mission, and for us, it's about our patients' choice and us having the privilege in order to serve them as our patients.
So you keep going back to choice. And there are so many choices out there for end of life and for chronic diseases and that sort of thing. So having someone like hospice, help us through to make those decisions and to and educate. Education and information so critical, I would think.
Absolutely.
Right. In your role as a community engagement specialist, tell me a little bit about how you do educate individuals.
So the biggest thing for me is ensuring that our physicians and all of our referral sources, that they know that we are here to help as much as possible, because we want this to be for any patient coming onto our service or any patient that needs hospice in general to have an easy and smooth transition. That's the biggest thing for us, and ensuring that they are comfortable with the choices that they are making.
And I think sometimes hospice there's a misnomer that it's truly just like you're definitely at the end of life, but not necessarily. It could be, a couple of years that you need a certain grade of service, correct?
Absolutely. So just because you come on to hospice doesn't mean it's a death wish for you. However, statistics show that when someone actually receives hospice services, that they live an additional 29 days. So we encourage everyone to know that it's here for them and we're here for them in order to serve them as best possible.
My brother lived in Colombia. He had ALS, and we tapped into hospice there, and it was so refreshing because it helped with medications and the equipment that he needed. With ALS, you need so many things, a cough assist, and of course he had a feeding tube. We couldn't have done it without hospice.
Absolutely.
And it was just a wonderful thing. So again, your choice. Any other advice you have for families that are searching or patients that need help?
Well, we do want everyone to know from our team at Hospice Care of the Lowcountry that we know and we understand when they hear the word hospice, it may be, very emotional for them.
Yes.
And it may be a difficult time. However, we want them to know to research your options because you do have options and make the best choice comfortable for you. And remember, if you choose Hospice Care of the Lowcountry, that we are all for our patients. It's your choice and it's our privilege to serve.
Very good. Sharonica Gavin, nice to meet you.
Same here. Thank you.
With Hospice of the Lowcountry, and thank you for joining us for this edition of Senior Network. I'm sure that your regular host, Gregg Fulton, will be back next week. Thank you for joining, and Happy New Year, everyone.